Hi everybody. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Is your girl Uchiago here. And today we are going to dive into what I call a hot topic. So, following the video I made about relocating to Spain in 2025 with a job seeker visa, I have received so many comments, emails on my social media platforms asking for clarification. The purpose of this video is to clarify a few concerns and throw more light on the Spanish job seeker visa that started in May 2025. Okay. I want to start by saying that I am not an immigration consultant. I make my research and I put it out there. Secondly, I do not put out information that I haven't confirmed from, online resources and researches from government websites. So today, I have on my screen, I've been researching about the relocation to Spain. Thank you for joining the live stream. I've been researching about the relocation to Spain for 2025 and to see what's new. The truth is that embassies, countries, they always review their criteria for, immigration purposes. That is why I always say that you should confirm from the websites, government websites, for any updates in case you see it before me, or also find out from the consulates in the country where you reside. I see all your concerns, and we're going to address all of that. This new visa was launched by Spain in May 2025, and so many people have been concerned about this visa. This is a type of visa that allows non-EU nationals to stay in Spain for up to 12 months while they search for a job. Okay, so you stay in Spain for 12 months, then you search for a job or start a business. There is no job offer needed upfront. So if you've ever dreamed of living in Spain, this could be your way into Spain. Thank you for joining this live stream today. Please like this video, share to other people, and please consider to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done. And thank you for doing that. So, what is the Spain job seeker visa? This visa was introduced in May 2025, and again, it's open to non-EU nationals. It gives you the right to stay in Spain for 12 months, look for a job, or prepare to start a business, and also to transition to a work permit after securing an employment. Who is eligible? We're going to talk about it. This is the area where I have received so many questions, and I would share my screen showing you different. There are so many information out there that we are going to talk about on this live stream. This is me trying to reach out to everybody as I'm not able to reply all the emails single-handedly, but I can reach out to a larger population on YouTube. So I found this article, and it's simply talking about job seeker visa to 12 months eligibility, documents, and how to apply. We've talked about the introduction. This started May 2025. This is Spain extending its job seeker visa duration. It used to be 90 days. Now they've extended it to 12 months. The aim is to attract highly skilled workers from outside of the European Union, which is the EU, to help fill growing labor shortages across several sectors. We've talked about what this job seeker visa is all about. Now, this is where the clarification is. Who can apply for this visa? What is eligibility criteria? This particular article says that for you to qualify, hold on, am I sharing the screen appropriately? Hold on, guys. Okay, I am. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, for you to apply for this job seeker visa, applicants must meet at least one of the following. Please drop a comment if you're watching and where you're watching from. If you're also in this process and you've gone far in it, I would appreciate if you can put a comment as well so that we can collaborate and reach out to people and guide them better. Or you could answer questions that people have. So first of all, this article says that this job seeker visa The applicants must meet at least one of the following criteria. One, you have to hold a university degree from a Spanish institute. Two, you have to be a child, grandchild, or a Spanish citizen. Three, you have to work in a high demand profession in Spain. Now, when I made that video, it was in March. This started in May. Okay. So the information I put out there in March was the information that was available and accessible at that time. Now, the Spanish government has brought out what their eligibility criteria is. This article was released May 2020, May 22, 2025. So this was 2 days after the whole visa was extended. So people are having concerns about, is it just people who have only university degree from a Spanish institution or not? I would say reach out to the Spanish consulate in your country. I have searched for the one in Nigeria and I am going to share my screen with that. You typically have to type Spanish consulate or embassy. If you're in Ghana, type Ghana. If you're in Nigeria, type Nigeria. And you can reach out to them to find out for more information, 100% information, okay? So criteria, you need to meet up with these financial requirements. So what is the proof of funds is another question that I have gotten. The minimum required funds, according to this article, is 600 euros per month, or you're able to show that you have 7,200 euros that will last you for 1 year while you're searching for a job. This is just so that you can support yourself, sustain yourself without relying on public aid. What are the documents for this Spain job seeker visa? Now, the first one is your international passport. As always, you need to provide proof of your education, bachelor's, master's, PhD. This article again says from a Spanish university. It is highly possible, okay? And you need to provide health insurance that is valid in Spain. Proof of financial resources. You need to have a clean criminal background or record. You need to have your visa application form. Another question that I've had people send to me is, how do they find this visa application form? I have researched on this, and you can find this visa application form on your Spanish consulate. So the Spanish consulate in Nigeria has the step-by-step on how you can apply for your visa, and we will share that briefly, okay? So anyway, they said you need a motivation letter explaining your job search plan and career goals in Spain. If you're thinking about how to create a motivation letter, you can go online and search for it. Sometimes we have in mind what we want. Possibly the motivation letter will be that, okay, you are in the healthcare sector and you want to contribute to the Spanish consulate, you want to contribute to the Spanish government, you want to contribute to their healthcare, you want to bring out your skills, your qualifications, and bring about the better well-being of people. That could be your motivation. If you want to expand it, go online, put in your thoughts, and it will expand it for you. How do you apply? You need to check for your eligibility based on your background and your profession. Gather all your required documents, including the health insurance and your proof of fund, and then apply through the Spanish immigration office or the Spanish consulate in your home country. And then you can submit your application while your study visa is still valid within 90 days or its expiration. Await for approval or receive your 12 months visa to begin your job search in Spain. Now, this is for this particular website. We would go ahead. Hi, thank you for joining the live stream. We'll go ahead and share this other website where I found this article. Let me show you. This is from another website, and we would just head briefly to the eligibility criteria if we can find any on this website. So basically, this website says that they have the post-study residence authorization for graduates from Spanish institutes. That is one point. The second point is the new Spain Job Seeker Visa 2025. This is for global applicants. This was announced under the Spanish Immigration Reform Regulation. Now, this was part of the video that I made, that this new visa allows non-EU citizens like you, like I, to enter into Spain, reside in Spain for 1 year while actively looking for a job, even if you did not study in Spain. This is one out of so many documents or so many articles that I found online. So it says that you do not need any prior job offer. It is open to global graduates with a recognized degree. 12 months stay for you to job hunt, which I believe that's where the name came from, job seeker visa, because then you do not have a job and you can go into Spain and search for a job. You have 12 months to search for a job, which when you find this job, that will convert to a work permit through your employer. So it's a direct pathway to apply for a work permit without having to leave Spain. So eligibility requirements, this is it. They said a higher educational degree, bachelor's, master's, PhD, Spanish or foreign with equivalence to EQF level 6 plus, valid passports, 1 year validity, proof of your sufficient funds, which we talked about, comprehensive health insurance, clean criminal record from the last 5 years, medical certificates, application through a Spanish consulate for job seeker visa or directly in Spain if you are doing a post-study authorization visa. This is it for now. And on either visa, you can apply for jobs in Spain's most dynamic and in-demand industries like tech, IT, education, healthcare and nursing, construction and skilled trades, hospitality and tourism, business, finance and consulting, agriculture, and environmental services. So this was one of the websites that I saw that information, and this is another one. So this is the visa requirements too. There's so many information out there, but where there is confusion now is where people are asking, do they need to have their degree from Spain or outside of Spain? There are two different information online. My best response to this is consult with the Spanish consulate or embassy in your home country. That would be able to give you a clearer view of what is applicable. This is another website that talks about, and this is Spanish residency website. It talks about this whole process again. And it also says that you can apply if you're a recent graduate or you're experienced professional or you're an entrepreneur. You're eligible to apply for this Spain job seeker visa. This one also says you don't need this. It says if you hold a passport from the EU affiliated regions, you don't need this visa to live or work in Spain. And it says your education can either be bachelor's, master's, or doctoral from a recognized university. So completed within the last 2 years or valid postgraduates or professional licensing in Spain. There are so many information out there. So I would advise again, consult with the Spanish consulate in your home country and then find out what is applicable. I'm also very interested to know. So if you're in this process again, please try and reach out to me or drop a comment and I'll reach out to you and we can clarify this. For those in Nigeria, I found this website online. It says that you can apply for your visa to Spain in Nigeria. So this is the steps that it's giving you. I just typed Spanish consulate in Nigeria. You can do the same for yourself. It says book an appointment, visit their center and track your application. So if you do not want to book an appointment just yet, you can click on the contact us button and reach out to them. You can reach out to them with this phone number or this email, asking your question, and I believe there'll be a response for you. I am not an immigration consultant and I do not have any, affiliate connection with an immigration consultant. So we're all here to find those information, the right information, put it out there, and also guide people that are job seekers as well. So if you have any other question, put in the comment section. I would also share this website. This one talks about the whole process again. So yes, there's a job seeker visa, and also the requirements still stays the same. At the end of this live stream, I am going to put the link to the previous video that I made in my in the chat box or in the description for you to find it. If you also need a one-on-one consultation, you can find the link to book one in this video on the like in the description box. You can find the link to book or send an email to me. I would put my email in the chat box. Hi, thank you for joining. So this is my email, ucy@gmail.com. All right. That's my email. If you want to reach out, you can send an email to me. Other than that, I thought to clear the air and come up here to talk about this whole pathway and also to reach out to more people and guide them what to do. Any other questions? Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone. I see you, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.